And earlier we were talking with Professor Li Guofu, who is still with us. Professor Li, it's interesting to hear the views coming here from China. How do you think, from your reading of all this, bin Laden's death is going to contribute to the global fight against terrorism?
I believe that this is a very, very good question. And first, though many people and many countries may have its own definitions to define what is called terrorism, but generally speaking, the killing of bin Laden, what is achievements of global war against terrorism, because the major the terrorism Al-Qaeda has lost its the leadership, at least lost its the spiritual the leader. This was very important. Though for many years bin Laden has not made directly to control, especially in the operational level, to conduct, to give the immediate order for the terrorism organization to launch the terror against the worldwide, but he still remained as a symbolic figure, and which inspired these terrorism, and he is killing, and especially the world without bin Laden, people may feel a little bit accept. So I personally believe, the killing of bin Laden was a significant achievement for the international community's efforts against global terrorism.
And you mentioned earlier, when we were talking about the fact that Chinese people generally would also feel this relief that Osama bin Laden has at last been found. How do you think, from here in China, looking right up to the United States there, geographically, how do you feel that the families of those who lost relatives and friends in the 9/11 attacks would be feeling at this moment?
I think that people, and as I said, there are a lot of quite number of the Chinese people, visitors, and also overseas Chinese. They have been working in New York. It happened that day, they're working in the trade center. They have been in the killing because of bin Laden masterminded this terrorist attack. Those families or those reliefs, and as well as generally speaking, the Chinese people will feel the relief, will feel quite pleased to see this man at least or at the last be killed, and brought justice to these responsible for these 911 and tragic incidents.
All right, we'll leave it for there. Thank you very much indeed, Professor Li Guofu.